Hi friends, what the heck is up? How the heck are you? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Bridget, and today we're going over the books on my summer TBR. Personally, summer is my least favorite season because it is so dang hot, especially here in Texas, and I just don't love summer overall. So this is the perfect season to grab a bunch of books, stay inside, stay cozy, stay cool in the AC, and hopefully get through a bunch of books on my TBR. Before we get into what's on my list this year, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any future bookish content. Without further ado, let's get into it. I want to try to show you the full stack. Yeah, this is all of them. I'm trying to not go overboard because what? Summer's 3 months long. I would consider June to be summer, but first day of summer was like last week or something. So July, August, and September are summer. So I have 3 months. Typically I read around 7 or 8 books a month, and I have 9 books here, so this should be definitely manageable. One of my biggest goals for this year is to stick to my physical TBR because I have an embarrassing amount of books that I have not read. So all of these books are going to be physical TBR books, and I do not plan on buying any more. I don't think there's any major new releases coming out this summer that I need to get my hands on right away. If all goes well, crossing all my fingers, I don't know what I'm doing, crossing all my fingers, but hopefully I do not buy any more books and I can just stick to these and continue to read off of my TBR. First and foremost is the book that I actually am reading right now. I started it, I'm like halfway through, but it's Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. I am such an Ali Hazelwood stan. I love her books so much. I've read almost all of them. I've definitely read all of her new releases, but I'm reading this one right now and it's so fun so far. So this is a contemporary romance. If you read Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, this is technically a continuation of the story, question mark? I don't know if that's true. These are like interconnected standalones, I would say. I mean, I'm not all the way done, so maybe there's more to it, but this follows characters that were in Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. So if you've read that one, definitely I would recommend continuing. I'm gonna try to explain this without going into detail. The female main character is the 23-year-old sister of one of the co-founders of a company, and another co-founder of the company, one of her brother's best friends, Connor, is the male main character, the love interest, if you will. But there is a 15-year age gap between them, and obviously he is her brother's best friend, so there's just like that awkwardness there. But her brother is getting married in Italy, and they are in Italy together at this wedding, and that's what this is about. And there's a whole lot being uncovered about their past and what has happened between them previously, so there is a bit of a dual timeline situation going on. So oh my gosh, I almost just threw it. All in all, I'm having a good time. This is just a fun little summer romance and I'm really enjoying it. And I love the setting. The setting is so fun. Really having fun here. Next, as you can see, is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I still haven't read this book yet. I know. I also have like sticker residue on the front, so I'm just gonna try to cover that. I don't know, I haven't read it yet and I really need to. It is on my list. Hopefully I will read it this summer, and it just feels like it'd be a really fun like beach read. I don't currently have any plans to go to any beaches, but hopefully we can make it to a beach this summer. If not, by the pool would be such a good place to read this. I have read every other Emily Henry book and I loved every single one of them, so I am really looking forward to this one. This one, from what I understand, is very similar to The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, if you read that book. Not very similar, but it has the same vibes, where there is a famous celebrity who is being written about, and then this is following the male main character and the female main character, who I guess are both like vying for the role or the opportunity to write that celebrity story. So we're following the celebrity story, but also the female main character and the male main character are trying to write the story. But I am really looking forward to it, and I love a good M-hen, so perfect for summer. Next, if you can see, it is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I know that there are mixed reviews on this. I have seen plenty of mixed reviews on this. I am trying to not be influenced by everybody else's thoughts and opinions, and I would like to form my own thoughts and opinions on this. Honestly, the biggest thing is the cover of this is like so summer. Like I have to read this summer. If not, then I probably will have to wait till next summer, which is crazy. So I need to read this before the end of summer. I have read one other book by Abby Jimenez and I really enjoyed it, so I am looking forward to this one. I think a lot of people had really high expectations going into this book, and maybe that's why the reviews were so mixed, because the expectations were just so high. I don't really know what to expect, so I'm okay. I just am looking forward to it. I don't know. The most that I know about this story is that the female main character's mom has either dementia or Alzheimer's. I can't really remember right now. And that is going to be very emotional, and that's going to be tough to read. I already know. So I need to be in the right headspace to get into this one. But yeah, I need to read it this summer, so this is on the list. If you have read this, let me know your thoughts and let me know how it compares to her other books. Very curious. Next, I am so excited for The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This book is heavy. This is heavy. Compared to those last two, those were light. This one is like a brick, it feels like. But anyway, Rachel Gillig wrote the One Dark Window series. If you read those, it's a duology. I read both of them and I really enjoyed them. So I'm very much looking forward to this one. I don't know anything about it. I don't at all. But Bestie Kennedy is coming to stay with me next weekend, actually. I'm so excited. And we're going to do a buddy read of this. And I'm very excited and I can't wait. So excited. How many times can I say excited? I don't know. This next book is on my June TBR, but I am requiring myself to read this summer. This is summer reading requirements for me this year. But this is The Inadequate Heir by Danielle L. Jensen. This is book number 3 in the Bridge Kingdom series. This is one of my favorite fantasy series, romantasy series that I've ever read. I loved the Bridge Kingdom so much. If you don't know, the first 2 books do follow like 2 main characters, follow their story, and this book, book number 3, now is following a new female main character and a new male main character. So the female main character is now Zara, and that's kind of why I took a break between the 2 of them. I mean, that, and I'm really terrible at finishing series, but I felt like it was a good time to like give myself space between the series. So I do want to get back into this, and this will be the next read. And I highly recommend The Bridge Kingdom if you haven't read it already. Definitely check it out. The next book is from my Fairy Loot Romantasy box. This is Broken Souls and Bones. This one, honestly, I have no reason for adding this to my TBR aside from the fact that it looks good. I don't know what it's about. On the back, it says, "You never truly know a heart until you see the darkness inside. I might like to see yours." I don't know. It's giving like barbarian vibes. The naked hardback of this is stunning. Yeah. It's giving Vikings. It's giving barbarians. It's giving like I'm gonna really enjoy it is what it's giving. This says, "Together they'll restore a broken kingdom or burn it to the ground. In a kingdom long divided, Lyra Bien intends to live a quiet life to avoid the attention of magic-obsessed King Damir. Until Rourke Ashwood, the monarch's silent but irresistibly handsome soldier, invades her village and uncovers Lyra's secret. That she is a melder." I don't know what that means, but I'm very excited to find out. The next 2 books that I have on my summer TBR are books that I need to finish by the end of this year, and these are both the last book in series that I need to read. So I am challenging myself to finish both of these series this summer, so hopefully I can start fresh in the fall, and you'll see. First is Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. If you've been following me for a little bit, then you might know that this has been on my TBR so many times. This has been on so many monthly TBRs, and I just keep procrastinating it. Honestly, it's because it's just so big. It's just too big. Why is a romance this big? But this is the last book in the Twisted series, and I do want to finish the series just so that I can say I did, and I own the physical copy, so why not? I have also heard that this is some people's favorite book in the series, so that's kind of exciting. Maybe it'll be better than all the other ones. The other ones weren't bad. Some of them were good. Some of them were not as good. But this one, I don't know. Maybe I'll love it. Maybe I won't. But if you don't know, the Twisted series by Anna Huang is a 4-book series. Each book follows the perspective of one friend in like the friend group that these girls have. They met in college and they're like all college friends. And so this one follows Stella and Christian. And that's about all I know. But I do know that Heather McCleary said that this is her favorite book in the series, so I need to just finish it by the end of the summer. It needs to happen. And the other book I need to read that finishes a series is Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is book number 3 in the Caraval series. This is a YA fantasy, YA like romance fantasy situation. This series is like the prequel series to Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I really want to read Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I don't want to read that without having finished the series first. Yeah, I am enjoying the storyline. I am enjoying the characters and the plot and the setting and everything. So I do think I'll enjoy this book. It's just a matter of getting to it. I am so bad at finishing series, so I just keep putting this one off because it's not a new story, and I really like I'm just so curious. I want to read new books and like find out the new things. Like, I don't know. I just like, obviously I don't know what happens in this book, but I know the characters and I know things already, so I feel like I know the book. I don't know. That is just how my brain works. But I really want to finish this book so that way in the fall I can start reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. That is the goal. Everybody, please hold me accountable. And finally, the last book on my summer TBR is another Fairy Loot book. This is Firebird by Juliet Cross. The only reason I want to read this book this summer is the cover. It's giving like desert temple. There's a dragon on it. Like, I think the setting is going to be very fitting for summer and fitting for like how I view summer and how like hot and miserable summer is. I feel like this book is going to showcase that, and maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. I love a romantasy. I love a romantasy from Fairy Loot. These always hit, so I'm excited to get into this one. Oh no, I've read 2 books that have dragons in them, so obviously Fourth Wing, and one other book from Fairy Loot that has dragons in it, but I don't remember what it was called. I liked it though. I really enjoyed it. But anyway, so I want to read Firebird by Julia Cross. This one says, a conqueror captivated, a witch prophesized to save them all. From the moment Roman general Julius Stachys laid eyes on Melina, he was enthralled by the Dacian dancer. Years later, the fierce beauty stands before him on a scarred battlefield, her life in danger. He instinctively shifts into his dragon form to save her, an action that might result in his head on the imperial gate. But he and his dragon know one thing: she belongs to them. Yeah, this is gonna be so good. I will definitely keep you posted on how I like all of these books. If you want to stay more up to date on what I'm doing, what I'm reading, definitely follow me on Instagram. I'll have that link down below. Also, TikTok and Goodreads. I post more frequently there, I would say. I will also have my Patreon link down below if you want to support me, support the channel, and help me buy more books, because that's what we need to do. We need more books, obviously. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, definitely make sure to do that before you leave so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, let me know down below if you have any video requests. Is there anything that you want to see from me? What do you want to know? What do you want to see? Let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What books are on your TBR for the summer? I need to know. Okay, bye.